Hello, I'm Bert McCarty at Clemson University, and my cameraman, Mr. T. Studemeyer. Here we talk about another trial today. In this trial, we talk about poa control in overseeded ryegrass. Poa has got to become such a major problem in the last several years, mainly because of herbicide resistance, and certainly when you're trying to control one cool season plant, which is poa, and another cool season plant, which is ryegrass, it poses a pretty big challenge. We're in mid-April and the poa is in full bloom, so let's talk about these. Again, we're looking at a poa control trial in overseeded ryegrass. The ryegrass was overseeded the 1st of November at the equivalent of 350 pounds of seed per acre. This first treatment is the untreated. We have a mixture of poa as well as common chickweed as well as corn speedwell. So it's not only the poa, it's some other broadleaf weeds in this trial. Treatment 2 is a two-way combination where we put out prodiamine at 3/4 of a pound active per acre 60 days prior to overseeding. And then we followed up with a reward application at a pint per acre 4 weeks before overseeding. And in this case, we got some poa control, very little broadleaf weed control, and so probably, at least in our treatment here, our trial here, just unacceptable results. Now, treatment 3 is the same as treatment 2, except we added Syncor at 5 ounces per acre 3 days before overseeding. And so even though that combination didn't control the corn speedwell, which is what you're mostly seeing, it did do a good job on the poa. And so in terms of poa control, we got very good results with three-way combination of prodiamine, reward, and Syncor. However, obviously not very good broadleaf weed control. Treatment 4 is similar as the previous one, except we added revolver at 9 fluid ounces 2 days prior to overseeding. And so just like the prior treatment, we got good poa control with this 4-way combination, although we didn't get very good broadleaf weed control. But however, for poa control, very good control. Treatment 5, again, similar to the previous treatment, except we added Progress. We put Progress out at 32 fluid ounces per acre twice, right around Thanksgiving, and then with a follow-up right around Christmas. Again, excellent poa control, not so good on the corn speedwell, but again, our main objective is at the poa. So at this point, I have to say it's a very good treatment. Treatment 6 is probably our best control plot, considering all weeds, including the poa, the corn speedwell, and the chickweed. It is similar to the previous one, except we added Exonerate at 5.6 fluid ounces, which was applied in mid-February and early March. So it had prodiamine, reward, Syncor, revolver, 2 applications of Progress, and then 2 spring applications of Exonerate. This one also gave us excellent poa control, but the Exonerate also gave us good broadleaf weed control. So we have very few corn speedwell, chickweed, or any other broadleaf weeds in this particular plot. Treatment 7 is experimental. It's called Cumuleron. Proposed trade names could be Samurai. It was applied at 2 gallons per acre. It was applied in early October, which was about a month before overseeding. In terms of poa control, we have excellent poa control, not very good broadleaf weed control. So with the Samurai, again, we're after poa control, which we did obtain, but some of the broadleaf weeds did slip through. The last treatment is kind of an interesting treatment. It's actually a fungicide, tebuconazole. We put it at 1.1 fluid ounces per 1,000 square feet, and we put this out in late September with another application in early October, and then another application in late October. So that would have been about 2 to 3 days prior to overseeding. The rationale for trying tebuconazole is that another similar fungicide Phenomenal, or the trade name Rubigan, used to be labeled for this particular purpose. And so we're trying to find a similar compound that would provide us the polar control as the old Rubigan product. In this case, we got good broadleaf weed control, okay polar control. We're starting to see seed heads now, so probably not a standalone product, but certainly could be a component to a complete polar control program. It's obviously something we'll probably build upon next year in some of our research trials. As a recap for this trial, as with a lot of things in life, the more you put into it, the better results you get. So I would say a minimum as far as control of the POA was with the combination of prodiamine at 3/4 of a pound 6 weeks prior to overseeding, followed by a application reward at a pint per acre, which was the 1st of October, and then Synacor at 5 ounces per acre, followed by watering in with 1/4 of an inch 3 days prior to overseeding. Now, it should remind you, put out reward on green Bermuda grass, this would turn it brown, which it did. In our case, it quickly recovered within about 10 to 14 days, but that obviously would be something that, of course, we'll have to make a decision on. And going on from there, you could add things like Revolver, Progress, Exonerate, and you get better control, but obviously you got a much more costly treatment program. The Samurai, the experimental, also looked good on polar control, and tebuconazole, the fungicide, looked okay. Obviously, like I said previously, probably would be a component of the total control program for POA in future research endeavors. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for listening.